Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Insane Gorilla. And welcome to a new Belle What If. As I said in my last one, I can't really think of anything else for what if Belle was the Witch King. So, me so sorry, but I've seriously had to drop that one. I've had to drop it considerably. I do apologise, but I've seen the viewers on What If Belle Was a New Species, and Jesus fucking Christ. Should I really be swearing this early? That's probably not, but well. I've seen it and I am blown away. On my first one, it's up to 116 likes. Obviously, when I'm recording this, it's most probably jumped up a few. So you guys, you guys really, really, really loved that one. And some of you may remember this first ever what if that I ever tried to do, but it wasn't a Belle one, it was an Asta one. Some of you may have been around long enough to see my first Asta one, my very, very first one before the what if Asta was the kid of, what was it? Child of Igniel. So, yeah, this is going way before that one. And way before I did start doing the Halo what ifs, which you guys bloody love, apparently. So, yeah. So, where we start off is, well, explaining this is that Belle will have a sister, but they're both not exactly human. If you ever played Diablo, yeah, you'd realise who these two are when this next picture turns up. So, yeah. I will be doing the part 2 of What If Deku Was a Spartan after this. It may take a few days, but I'll get to it, I swear. Cross my heart. Anyway, as we start off this new What If, this is Belle and his sister's mother. She does have a human form, but this is the way they mostly see her. A hooded figure with no face to speak of, but wings of blue light. And their father, less said about him the better, because he's dead. He died going to fight the Black Dragon. So, yeah. And unfortunately for them, their mother wasn't the loving parent. She was strict, she taught them everything, but stepped out of line and oh god, did you get a thrashing. Yeah, their life was hard. Eventually, he got to the point where Belle and his sister were strong enough, smart enough to go out on their own. The mother did warn them that someday in their life there might be a bit of a change within them and without, and within and without, within and outer changes. So they did their daily lives, eventually becoming sort of crusaders. Well, mercenary crusaders. They were damn good at their job. Belle Crenell and his sister, Liz Crenell. Now, you can most probably guess which one's Liz. Always fighting in high heels, apparently. Now, not Decky. Belle doesn't really get why she fights in high heels, and often that's a point of debate for both of them. And after their last job, they got quite a bit of decent coin. As Belle, well, is a very kind-hearted person still, he gives most of his money away to the village that they live in. He gives it away to the local shopping mall, shopping centres for like food and all that, like the markets. And Liz gives most of her coin away to orphanages and schools, so they have enough to pay for new equipment. And the village loves these two. They love them with such a compassion that is untrue. Even the orphans look up to them as local celebrities. Quite literally, because they are fucking local celebrities. But eventually, they actually get home one day to find their mother in a human form with a dagger in her heart. This causes both of them to change. The village hears them shout no, because it was quite loud, as they all run over to see what happened. Only to see, two golden warriors with wings of light, one of them holding a woman with a dagger in her heart. As you could hear them physically crying as they hear the word, "Why did this happen to you, mother? You were always strong. You could always defend yourself. So why did you have to go and die on us? Why?" As the village elder walks in, kneels down next to Belle, and says, "I'm so sorry. She was fine a few hours ago. We've noticed nothing unusual coming in through the village. She must have committed suicide." As Belle just says, "No." Liz looks at him, and she says, "What do you mean, no?" As he gets up, as he says, "Our mother didn't commit suicide. I can see it." As everybody gets a bit confused on what is he saying. As he points, saying, "The door was open a crack. That means someone walked in. Most probably due to a spell that made him invisible to everybody's eyes. They walked in. Our mother turned around, and they stabbed her. He or she stabbed her. Now we have two targets to take out: Liz, the Black Dragon, and the people who killed her mother." As the village chief just says, "If you're going to leave, all our hopes go with you, and take these. Your mother wanted these particularly ordered and made for you. We don't know why. She said you'll do the rest." As well, there's a golden coloured spear and two short swords. Belle takes the spear as he names it Solar. And the two short swords Liz just calls Helix. Well, Hope. The longsword Hope. And the short sword Faith. As well, they walk out in their new forms because, yeah, they're in their new forms and they can't change out of them yet because they haven't been taught how to. A few months later, they gain the reputation of being the two golden warriors as they get a contract to save a girl who was being held hostage. She was taken from the city of Rario and, well, the kidnappers wanted a kingdom's fortune for them to get her back unharmed. Now, they know where the kidnappers are, but they just don't have enough money to pay for her. But they say, you two are your literal weight in gold, because you two are literally called the Golden Warriors. As Belle accepts the mission, as they say, how many dinars are we going to get out of this? They say, you'll get more than you literally buy two massive plots of land with what we're giving you. Hell, if they've got anything money-wise over there, you just pick it up and take it. Hell, take everything that they have that seems of value. Bring it here, sell it with us, and we'll give you anything that you need. As Belle just says, we'll do this for free. As Liz says, are you sure, brother? As he just turns around and says, yes, Liz, I'm sure. As they, find, after 2 days of walking, because I'm going to say this, they don't know how to fly. Yet. As they, continue walking for, as I said, 2 days, as they eventually come across the kidnappers' hideout. As the kidnappers sort of say, who goes there? As they can see 2 pillars of light. Well, 4 strobes of light. As they see, 2 golden figures. As one of them says, oh shit, it's the Golden Warriors. I didn't think that village had the balls to hire these guys. As they say, give us the money, and the girl goes free. As Belle and Liz say, who said we will be ransoming her? We'll be ransoming your lives instead. Give us the girl and you will not die a painful death. As they all just laugh, saying, yeah, right, come on out, boys. As 25 more turn up. There was originally 15, there's now 40. As Belle just says, this is an even fight then. This will actually give us a bit of a challenge. As they fight through them. And because these kidnappers are low grade and don't have good armor or good training, it's virtually just, you can virtually just tangle with them with one hand tied behind your back. And literally have your eyes closed. Because they could not even touch Belle or whoops, couldn't even touch Belle or Liz. They got royally fucked. As well, they kick down a door and walk in to find there's 12 more people in there. And they free all of them, including a girl with yellow hair and yellow brownish eyes, with long yellow hair, and she profusely thanks them both. She says, "I will never forget your kindness. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Now, they never really got the picture of who she really was, because they couldn't really tell who was their target that they needed to get out, and who wasn't. So they just decided to free all of them. But their contact told them to meet her in Orario, sorry. As they head that way, as this girl follows them. As they reach Orario, they see... Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Okay, sorry about that. As I said, as they reach Orario, they see a huge city gate. As they, all walk in, the adventurers see... Well, everybody sees these two golden warriors with a bunch of people behind them. And one of them, some people say, "Wait, is that the Sword Princess?" Yeah, what happened to her? Damn, she looks like she's been through the ringer. Hey guys, is that the Sword Princess? Yeah, what happened? I don't know. As everybody sort of starts talking about the Sword Princess, as Belle sort of just shrugs, saying, "Yeah, whatever, okay then." Yeah, start talking about this Sword Princess and not these two golden warriors walking in front of your very eyes. As well, he gets nudged by Liz, where she says, "Calm down, brother. These idiots wouldn't even be able to put a candle next to us. We are just that good." "I hope you're right, sis. I hope you're right." Damn, this city's huge. Where was it we meant to meet our contact again? The hostess of fertility. That's where we're meant to meet her. Oh, great. Sounds like a whorehouse if you don't mind me. As he gets punched, saying, "Shut up. Don't be so rude. It's a pub. It's a pub. Pub. Get that through your skull, brother." Fine, sister. As well, after he said the H house, a lot of the girls look at him, saying, rude, including an elf who doesn't think very highly of Belle. Now, so as they sort of continue walking around, trying to find the hostess of fertility, they actually ask a girl, some random man, where the hostess of fertility is, as he just points literally over the road, saying, "Right there." As they walk in, about to walk in, their forms disappear, giving them back their old forms. As other people see that, as they see, well, two people glow yellow, bright yellow and turn into this. As they sort of see people staring at them, somebody just shouts, "Ooh, looky here. We got two magicians on our hands, folks." "Barkeeper, another round, please." As she sort of hiccups, as the barkeeper as Mamma Mia just shouts, "For God's sake, Loki, you're drinking me out of house and home again. This is coming out of your pocket, by the way. Just keep on pouring me a drink. I just need more alcohol in my system. Loki, this is literally your 14th time of being here. I thought you said you were going to make contacts today. I don't think they want to see you drunk." Potato, potato. I don't care. I think these guys are my contacts anyway. Golden Light. Say hello to the Golden Warriors underneath all that armor." As everybody sort of turns around and looks at them, saying, "You two are the Well, somebody just shouts, "You two are the Golden Warriors." As they sort of say, "Yeah? Got a problem with that?" As the guy literally just shouts, as the guy literally runs up saying, "I got friends who really want your autographs because they are huge rabid fans of yours." As they get, well, swamped by people wanting autographs, people just wanting to have, well, to chat with them, to see this, to get them to tell their secret of their forms, if they're gods, if they're angels. At this point, they just say, "We don't know what we are. We are crusaders. Well, mercenaries. We're just mercs. So, nothing really special about us." Everybody just still says, "You guys are amazing. We've heard nothing but rumors about you guys." It's like he just shouts, "Okay, you guys, can I talk to them, please?" As they say, "Yeah, whatever, Loki. You can talk to them when we're done with them." As Loki sort of gets on drunk for a bit and says, "Do you really want me to use my arcanum right now?" As everybody sort of shuts up and goes back to their food. As Mamma Mia slaps Loki around the head. As Loki sort of says, "Ow, what was that for?" "For being drunk, Loki." As, well, Belle and Liz walk up to her saying, "I guess you're our contact." As Loki says, "Yes, name's Goddess Loki. Pleasure to finally meet you two." As Liz sort of says, well, whispers to Belle, saying, "This is a goddess? Of all the rumours we've heard about Aurario, she's supposed to be the trickster. I thought Loki was meant to be a guy, not a girl." As Loki just, well, narrows her eyes a bit, saying, "A drunk god, yes. Master of trickery, kind of. But a guy, I could be anybody. I could be a man, I could be a woman, hell, I could even go down to being a child if I wanted to go to school. But that is seriously beneath me." As, well, Belle just sniggers and laughs, saying, "You call yourself a woman, you're more like a guy because you got nothing there." As Loki sort of, well, gives him the death glare, as his sister sort of, like, slides away, saying, "Oh boy, here we go again." As Loki says, "I'll let that one slip, considering I am nearly hammered? I'll most probably forget that you even said that. Ugh. Another one, please. As Mamma Mia just shouts, "No, not until you pay up for the last lot, Loki." And she just says, "Oh, my familiar gets more every day. Just hurry up. Or otherwise I'll give you 1 star instead of 5. Fine, here. Thank you. That's your last one. Next time you pay. And you chuckleheads want to have a tickle fight, go outside." As she looks over to the the guys that Belle has the problem with later in the anime. As they sort of get a little bit rowdy. Eventually, a girl, well, the doors swiftly open as a girl with, well, the same girl that Belle and Liz saved walks in with a sword and a, well, fancy little dress on. As Loki says, Princess Eyes. Or Princess Eyes Valstein. Or should I call you the Princess Eyes? As, well, everybody sort of looks over to Eyes Wallenstein as they all sort of like say, "She's a princess?" A long forgotten princess, but yes, she's a princess. A warrior princess, to be precise. And no man better try and touch her, because otherwise they may lose an arm. Or their balls. I've seen that one happen before. As all the guys sort of cover themselves up, as they all keep a wide berth from Eyes. Well, Belle just doesn't really care. His Eyes just says, "Loki, I know you had to hire the Golden Warriors. I just want to give them my thanks one more time before they leave." As Loki just says, "Look to the left and right. You'll see them." As she does, saying, "But these two are crusaders. They're mercs, if I remember rightly." As Loki just says, "Yes, but you weren't here when they came out of their golden forms. These two are the Golden Warriors." As somebody shouts, well, a man shouts, "She's right, Sword Princess," because she's still known as the Sword Princess, even though she is one in this one. As he continues shouting, those two walked in their golden forms, and as soon as they did, and start walking towards Loki after she was, well, still getting smashed on booze, their golden forms ran out and they, well, are just standing there. As, well, Eyes is amazed that the two people that saved her, well, the two golden warriors that saved her, are flesh and blood individuals, not divine beings. But before they could talk, they hear a "Goddess Hestia, wait up for me!" As Hestia walks through the door, saying, "Loki, where are you?" As Hestia walks up to Loki, shouting, "You seriously need to stop drinking and tell your familiar to keep themselves under control around my own familiar." As Loki sort of pats Hestia's head, still drunk, saying, "Come on, Hestia. It's not my fault. I can't help it when they all get drunk and say stuff. Tell that to Bet when I next see him." Oh, come on, Hestia. He's my familiar member. He's one of my children, so you can't punish him. Only I can. Loki, you may be the trickster god, but rules are rules. For a reason. Just stop letting him drink so much. Because Louise over here, she doesn't like it when people start bad mouthing people. And he was bad mouthing her about a minotaur that she had no control of no chance of fighting considering she uses a bow and arrow. Well, maybe Hestia, as she downs another mouthful of booze. Loki, by the way. Maybe she should get someone big and strong to look after her. Someone like the Golden Warriors. Hestia just sort of says, I'd soon throw myself into a volcano before I see them anywhere near my familiar members. As Loki just says, familiar member, you only got one. As Belle just says, are we done, Loki? We need to find a place to rest, to move on. Next place we got to go is the kingdom to the east of here. So we need to go and rest. So if you'll be so kind as to let us go. Loki just says, yeah, fine, whatever. Go. I'll find you in the morning. I'll give you your payment. As he just says, thank you. As he says, come on, Liz, let's go. As they, walk out. Followed soon behind by Eyes Wallenstein. As, Loki and Hestia have their argument. As, Eyes, sees where they go, as they just head towards a hotel. As Eyes quickly runs after them, saying, wait up, you two. As, they both look over to her as she says, tomorrow you might still be here for a while due to Loki gathering up all of the phallus that we have to pay for your expensive services. So I'll take you to the bank here to, sort of show you whenever you do decide to come back here again, is to, where to go to get your phallus and all that. Phallus is coins, by the way. I gather you two aren't around from Arario, so money is going to be a bit different for you. As Belle and Liz just nod saying, yeah, we used to dinars, not phallus. As, Hestia just says, no, not Hestia. Eyes just says, I know which hotel you're at anyway, so I'll come round first thing in the morning to pick you up. And I'll take you to the bank. As she bows and says, once again, thank you for saving my life. As she just walks off. As Liz just says to Belle, some sword princess, she got herself captured. Out of earshot of Eyes. As she said that. With Belle defending Eyes a bit, saying, come on, sis. She's called the Sword Princess for a reason. She's most probably still good at swordsmanship. You could learn a thing or two. And plus, there was 40 guys outside. and 12 inside, so that's 52 people that we killed. She could most probably take them on single-handedly. Hell, she can most probably even take us both on. So, give a girl a bit of respect, like I give you respect every day. And she just says, "You're my brother. We respect each other always." Well, apparently not you. You seem to disrespect everybody. And she just says, "Oh, God's sake, whatever." And she just walks off. And that's where I'm leaving it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope you enjoy. Leave a comment. Well, leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.